Give you a small idea of what I'm dealing with. That is a river of ice that's flowing down the trail at about a 30-degree incline. If I wasn't wearing these, would have been a tough go. Okay, I'm about to head up to the next little knoll or mountaintop. About to break into the wind here. I'm at the intersection where the AT and Grassy Ridge split. The AT going that way, looks like down. Grassy Ridge up that way. Okay, I'm on the north side of the mountain, and now I'm getting to walk in a lot more snow. Okay, well, for most of this trip I've been walking in the rain. I've ended up having to put on my Gore-Tex rain pants, keep me a bit dry. It's above freezing, so this rain at this elevation is just getting me soaking wet. Afraid my jacket's already wetted out. It's old to begin with. Oh, and now I'm just walking in slush. So there's been this deer that I believe has just been following the trail. I first encountered tracks up near the top at Jane Bald. This guy sometimes makes his own path.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on, partner?
Not much. How y'all doing?
Campers in here.
Okay. So here we are at the Stan Murray shelter. Saw me walk up with two folks standing here. They came on the trail just after me, passed me up. Micah and Ryan. Micah and Ryan. Nice couple. They're from Colorado and Florida. It's a standard shelter. Bad thing about today is the wind is coming from this direction, just blowing right into the shelter, so it'll be a chilly night. Cool things about this shelter. Some folks left some things. Somebody left some pants. Micah didn't have a jacket, so she got a jacket. There's a bivy sack. Man, this is awesome. Somebody left some whiskey, and we have this going on. And I've unpacked a bit. I'm going to pack all that stuff up and head on over to Overland Shelter. So some of these low-lying clouds are starting to dissipate and showing off a nice clearing over there. I guess that's my next destination. And now it's raining. About to enter a gap between, I can't remember what mountain I was on, but I was up there at the last shelter, and I don't even know where I am. Guess I better look it up before I start talking to you. Made me a snowman. Oh, so it looks like I'm coming up on a clearing. That might be somebody's property or just a Forest Service clearing. Thought I saw a fence and some signs, but the trail keeps going. Oh, yeah, look, down through there is somebody's cutting the switchback past, or perhaps from a different direction. But that field's right there, and the trail goes down and cuts back. Sorry for the camera work, that's uncharacteristic. This is interesting. Yellow Mountain Gap. On here. Oh man. This says Yellow Mountain Gap is the junction of the Appalachian Trail and the historic Bright's Trace. Alright, so this leads to the shelter that I'll be staying the night at, and that's where I'm going. That's where I came from, and apparently that's another trail, the Overmountain, and that's the AT going up to the next ball. Anyway, check this out. Yellow Mountain Gap, 1780. Wow. Oh, there's Overmountain Shelter. I was supposed to be... Woo, it's windy. Overmountain Shelter. This is Overmountain shelter and its camping area the next morning. It's very windy last night and rainy. We're looking at more rain today. This is Roaring Creek and Roaring Creek Valley, and they have named that creek aptly because I've heard it all night long, even over the wind. It's been raining and snowing for a few days, and you can see how fast this spring is flowing. And here's the pipe that someone has installed so you can collect water. Okay, I've broken camp. Behind me, the trail leading down to Overmountain shelter. Nice little spring right here, and I'm heading up towards the intersection. I think it's called Yellow Mountain Trail, and Little Hump is, and Big Hump is that way. But we'll talk. Now, it's gonna be hard to see through the trees. Oh man! But Overmountain shelter is right there, and you can see a road down there in between us and the old barn, and that would have been one heck of a shortcut. In fact, even climbing the mountain I'm on. So last night I was right, that field that I was seeing off in the distance was Overmountain. Here we are on top of a bald, skirting around the summit. All these briars. Briars. I know it's hazy because my phone's soaking wet, but I've been trudging through a creek for the last 2 miles while being battered by high winds, sideways rain. Real treat. Still raining. Slogging through mud now. I'm at near the summit of Roan Mountain. While I'm up here, I think I'm going to go to a grassy ridge, grassy bowl. This is a mess. It's supposed to clear up around 1 o'clock. I'm not so sure that's happening. Look at the stuff I'm walking in. Still have water on the lens, but all this yesterday was snow. Shows you what a in the 40s, mid to high 40s temp, plus rain, can do in just 12 hours. Look at that. So yesterday, snow. Today, rain. Yeah. Grassy Ridge, here we come. Well, it appears I have some moisture on the inside of my phone. But these are the buds of the rhododendron that's here, which will be real popular here come summertime, around May. And I know this keeps going up, but not much to see. I think I'm turning around. It's a mess up here. This is one of the few places I've been to that have white blazes on rock instead of trees. This is a cool little marker showing you that you're going southbound, just in case you get turned around while on this plateau here. Which may be easy to do if you took a quick break in exhaustion. That's how I'm feeling, exhausted. Boy, cold and wet saps your energy. This is almost like into thin air. Just, that's all you have out there. This is the last bit of snow here. I think I'm at 6,000 feet. And it's windy, about 40 degrees, and I'm cold and wet. Ooh, hope I can get over the mountain and down to the car. Well, I'll be signing off because I'll be at the car in a moment, and this will conclude my adventure.